Yeah, the one that brought David in Wafo.
Yes, ma'am.
To the court. Why are you here? How is it to you? How is it to you?
We had a child together.
You have a child today. How is the baby?
11.
11 years old. So why are you here?
Okay. This month makes it 18 months that I abandoned the child with me.
Before then, he was taking care of the baby.
Yes, in and off.
Okay. I'm listening.
Yeah, because the child was with him for like 3 years, from 2021 to last year, April. So it was not an intention for me to take him back that last year. It was something that came up actually. So normally I told you that during the break, I will come around to pick the boy so that you can stay with me for the holiday. So it happened last year during the Easter holiday. So I went to pick him up. So as usual, he normally gives the child to me at the bus stop. I don't really know the place where he stays with the boy. That was another issue entirely on his own. So usually that day I got to the bus stop, he handed over the boy to me, and I picked the boy from the bus stop. We went for my station. So after 3 weeks of the holiday, I think like the week for the resumption, he was asking for the boy, and I said she just hold on that. Maybe after 2 days for that same week, I will bring the child to him. So the day I told him was not the day I brought the child to Lagos. It was the second day. So he didn't call me to even. I stayed in Abeokuta. Okay. So he didn't even call me like, okay, you say you're bringing the child today, for example. Why didn't you bring the boy? He didn't call me. I didn't also call him. So it was the following day I brought the boy. So when I got to his bus stop, like normal, that's how we exchange the boy. Like, I'm already at the bus stop. Where are you? Come and pick this boy so I can go back. And I said, I didn't tell him that. Today was not the day I told him I was bringing the boy, that he fumigated his house. So there's no way I can put the boy. I was like, well, I'm already in town. Is there no way you can? He's your son. You can stay with him anyway. He's a boy. He said, no, I should take him back. I should take him back. Like, you know that normally I will drop this boy, I'll go back because of my own business and my work. He said, no. I called, I had to report to my dad.
What do you do for a living?
I work. Presently, I work with a microfinance. Yes.
Pardon?
I work with a microfinance bank.
Okay.
In Lagos. I'm in Lagos right now. So, but
at that time,
I was in microfinance, but it's in Abeokuta.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, for like almost like the whole of the day almost went out that day. I was thinking he will come.
But he already told you.
So I was just trying to like, okay, if you can. So I had to tell the boy, okay, let's go back. So that's how I took the bike up. And now I said, once I'm leaving here, I don't think this boy can come back and stay with you any longer because he didn't send me transfer fare to bring this boy. I came myself. Everything was on my own expense. So you cannot just be telling me that I should take him back and bring him back with my own money. It's not like you are sending me money. So that was how the whole stuff now started. So even after then, I was now calling him that, okay, fine, we have an agreement that once the boy is done with his primary school, I'm going to take him. I want him to stay with me for his secondary school, and which he also agreed. I said, so since the boy is almost at the tail end of the primary session, no point now, let the boy be with me. But be sending money, that's how he stopped. Till today.
Okay, it's not as if you deprive him from having access to
No.
So what's the own side of the story?
First of all, I'm not feeling fine.
I noticed from the way you are dressed. Oh, you need a seat.
Oh, yes. From 5 months, thank you, sir. From 5 months that she came to stay with my sister till the childbirth, we've been taking responsibility. None of our family came to ask, how about your well-being? What is going on? And his sister was staying in Pangrove, and my sister was staying in Oyibo. She never came to ask. 2 weeks before the delivery, she said she wants to stay in the hospital. We filled the bill. After the whole thing, the child has a complication. We had to transfer her to another hospital before everything was normal. So I came back. During the whole process, I was still in school. My sister was giving me update about what is going on. After then, the sister came and accused us of we not taking care of our daughter. My mom stays in Ojota. She goes from Ojota to Oyingbo every day to check on her. And after the whole thing happened, she and the mom was coming to visit her. She never told my sister that she was staying with, that my mom is on her way coming, until she just showed up at the doorstep. She was angry that why would you do such a thing? You're staying with me. You should have told me that this is what it is. She was welcome. And after everything, she went back. This thing is 10 years ago, so I'm trying to bring these things back. After the whole thing, she never regarded my mom as anything. The day they are going to give the child immunization, the day they are going to take the certificate of the child, irrespective that my mom was around, she ignored my mom and named the child. I wasn't the one that named Samuel. After everything, my sister got angry that why would you be disrespecting the family like that? That if that is the case, she said she wants to go back to Ibadan because that was where we met. We were in the same school. I went to St. Winifred Polytechnic, the private polytechnic, and I got to know her by helping her. She didn't have money for school fees. The dad came and said she was going to pay back, and so they never wanted her to sit for the exam. So I gave the dad the money to pay. So after the dad paid, the dad never gave me back that money till today. And I know countless times that I've sent money to the dad. And when the child was given birth, from one insult to another, the house she stayed in Ibadan, I left that place for her. And when she was going to move to another house, a room and parlor self-con, I paid for the rent. And the whole thing just started when she got to know the place I was staying at first. She was just abusing it. Peace would just show up in my doorstep. I want to come and see my child. I want to come. It got to a point where she almost seduced me in a particular day that she came. So I asked her, I said, please, don't come to my house.
You still like her?
Sir?
You still like her?
No. We weren't married.
I'm not. I said, do you still like her?
No.
Because of
if I've liked her, I would have died since. She has staged me with.
Why did you go that far with her? If that has been your position.
No, ma, this whole thing, I would to myself, I won't say she loved me because this is a mutual thing, but it was from help that led to this. I never toasted her.
We are not disciplined, or is she the one
I would
that
say
was?
so.
Okay, all right then. So go ahead. Mm-hmm.
So it was from help we got to this stage that we are. And after the whole thing, she has staged me with knife before. I have established her twice while I was in school, and she squandered the whole money. Because I don't stay in school during weekend. I sponsor myself. So I go to Lagos, try to hustle and come back during the week to take my lecture. That was how the whole thing started. And after I've been sending her money, there's a day, she that called herself a mother, she lied with that boy that the boy was in the hospital. The boy is supposed to get a blood transfusion. So I asked her, I said, what is the nature of the sickness? She couldn't, she was playing hanky-panky game. So in that process, I know that getting to Ibadan is about 1 hour or 1 hour plus. So I took a bus that night. I got to that place, all for me to see that Peace was in her room plaiting her hair. The boy was outside playing. I make sure I allowed her to see me. That is this the blood transfusion you claim, you use your own child to claim that your own son is going through blood transfusion. The whole thing went, I traveled back that same night because I couldn't stay. I traveled back, risking my own life. A point happened. I've been taking, every time the boy has a birthday, I will literally carry a cake, physical one to Ibadan, to go and present a cake to somewhere. The whole thing now become that, I was at, Abuja then. I was working for a company then. And she told me that someone is about to have a birthday celebration, that I should send money. I said, I don't have money. Then she made a statement that if I did not send the money, another man will father the child. I didn't say anything. And this statement has been occurring every time, even on my voice notes that she says to me and everything. On the voice note, do you think you are the father of the child? Do you think you are the father of the child? A time will come, I'm still wrapping it up. You are going to do this. But I told her, I said, every child is my child, with or without, that this child, even though it's not mine, but he has come to know me as father. I buy shoe. When he was bringing the boy to my house, he brought the clothes that I bought for that boy when he was 5 years old or so. Rag. Nothing to use for that boy. I had to throw those clothes away. I told her. I had to start buying new clothes for the boy. I do buy shoe for Samuel every month. If you permit me, I'll show you when she came to kidnap the boy. because I'll call it kidnap. When she came to kidnap the boy, she told me that if she take this boy, that I'm not going to see this boy again. And that is what she has.
With the boy. When he lost his mom, it was the boy that told me.
How did the boy?
How did
I didn't know
Samuel
he was
know?
going to go back to 11 years old. I would have started the story.
How did-
Bloody liar, you and your sister. Bloody liar. I don't think I'm permitted to talk. I don't want to interrupt it. He's a bloody liar. It's today I'm seeing your true color.
That's actually
A very
using
foolish
abusive
man.
words.
Pardon me, ma. I didn't know he's going back to 11 years history. I would have started that. I only did what he did last year to this time. Assuming I know he's going to go back to 2013 story. I would have started that. On my own number. He doesn't know my parents. He doesn't know I'm staying this 13th years. He doesn't know if I should take the boy the way he's claiming and run away. There's no way he can find me. See, today sometimes he doesn't know my place. I'm not talking about my parents' place. So. He doesn't know where I came from. He said, "You help me." You help who? He said he didn't want me. You. I don't understand. Is it how men are? I don't understand. Like you help me. He gave me my school fees then was remaining 30,000 naira. We be friends in school. We met. It was remaining 30,000 naira. So I was not like something like few days. I said, please help me because normally comes to Lagos, he repairs.
It wasn't you that
computer.
approached.
It was 30,000 naira he gave to me, and my school fees were almost like maybe 100 plus. So I said, my dad is coming with a check to pay. I said, please, boss, I don't know how far, so that it might not be me trying to clear the check and all that. Can you just assist me with it? And we'll be friends. For me to have work all the time, we'll be friends. He now said, okay, that it's someone's money that wants to repair phone. I said, please, if my dad comes, once he comes with the check, I will refund. And my dad now came. When my dad came, the check now bounced. That wasn't what happened. So I said, that was when he even knew my dad. And that took me to my dad. But I said, this is the person that gave me that money. Please help me find how you can return this money back to him. That was how everything started. If I was like they even arrested him based on that money, I felt so bad. That was how he got to know my dad. When the issue of pregnancy and not pregnancy, I begged. I said, I'm not even talking about marriage. At least I got pregnant for son. Just come and see my parents. See, my mom died. I was the one that dragged him. He won't even know my mom. Because he met my mom in 2017 when my mom came for a conference in Mountain of Fire, because that's where she attended. So my uncle's based in Lagos. So that's the church in Ikorodu. So when he now came, he didn't even know that my mom was around. My mom was like, someone that gave you pregnancy, you cannot even come and meet. You're not even talking about marriage. Anytime I mention you say it's not marriage. I say it's not marriage, but at least show face. That was now like I just used style to bring him down to my uncle's place with one of his friends. That's why he now met my mom. My mom was more angry. My mom didn't even show him face. That's why he met my mom. They didn't even talk. It's here if I'm lying. They didn't even talk. My mom didn't even talk. It was my uncle and him and his friend that just talked. My mom was like, okay, this is the person, no problem. So the next day, 2018, that was when my mom died. Till today, my own number. This boy does not know where I'm staying. He's saying I'm taking the boy. If I should take the boy away. Okay.
Order.
He said he didn't name the boy. I put to bed in this sister house. Fine, accepted. They did everything fully. Okay. When it was the first immunization, I don't know. I'm a new mother. So I just got to it was the mom that backed the baby to the health center. So like before then, I was like, I love this name, Wisdom. That's the name I become that. Even when it was as a unborn, I used to call her Wisdom. Even the elder sister, the one that followed him, used to call him that name too. I said, that's the name I want to name. In respect of the father's name. I said, they have the privilege to name the child too. And I said, okay. So when they now brought the immunization stuff, I just wrote Nwa for Wisdom. That was the name that just to feel it's not birth certificate. On the birth certificate, this is the name that is there. Nwa for Samuel. He's not married to me. He never did anything in my life. The boy still carries his name up to date. These are the receipts that are paid for 4 times. All his books are here. The birth certificate carries his name. The name he gave the boy. It was not around. He sent the name. Nwa for Samuel Ekelechuku. Who named it? Me? Why are you bloody liar, this boy? And sister is there backing you. He sent the name. It was not an number. He sent the name. We were in the sitting room and we did the naming. We did it. He sent the name. So they now accuse me that why you like her. And my mom knelt down that she does not know. She's a young girl. She doesn't know anything whether it's good or bad. Please, because the sister now took it up. And my mom was around for Mugo. This girl don't know anything. My mom knelt down for this as his sister. It's 11 years story, ma. But everything is still fresh in my brain. I'm 37. I'm not a baby.
Order.
So my mom knelt down was like, she does not know. Please forgive her. So begin they do and I forgive her. They are Igbo. My mom is from my bad. They are from Igbo. So they are the same thing. It's my dad that is from Delta. I can claim Igbo. Okay, my mom was not speaking Igbo with them. They were speaking, even with his own mom that now speaking the she don't know anything. Forgive her now. I'm not forget that one. He said the name and they did the name. They prayed in their sitting room and they named the child. Don't want for Samuel Ekelechuku. And that has been the name till date, man. I don't know what he's saying that he didn't name the child. You are lying. You did not name your own child. That they even contributed money. They contributed money for the naming. The sitting room. We didn't do party, but it was just sitting room, parent stuff. And after 1 month, I left. The sister was suggesting that I should stay. I said, no, I cannot stay. One, I can't even see the man self. He's not around. Maybe he ran away. The sister is the one. I don't want to use negative word on that lady. And she's a single mother. She's a single mother. And the karma is coming on her. She's a single mother. I thought she's a human being. Okay.
What's your language?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very sorry. Because I didn't know it's going back to that. I just did my own story based on last year. Assuming I knew. There is plenty. I'm the victim. It's fresh in my memory. So I would have gone back there. But when he now started, he has story. He doesn't have story. So when the old stuff, she said I should stay, that she wants to put me into trade, the sister, because she was telling maybe where she would go to office, and I said, no, that's not my life. I'm a secretary in a big school in Ibadan, and I want to further. I said, please, let me go back to Ibadan. I'm not even thinking if the man is even going to marry me. Let me go back. 1 month for my own number. That was when the baby was 1 month. They couldn't even give us transport fare. I'm saying to your face, his other brother stays in Ikorodu. They were gathering money for transport for me to leave. They were gathering money. Isn't that forgotten? I can't lie, I'm a Christian. Yes. There's not, if I want to do on my own, I wouldn't have even brought him to court at all. I would have done my own way. But I've been looking at him because I always like, what would not be the consequences tomorrow? That's what I think. Because I value my future so much. If I want to deal with him, I will not even invite you to court. I will deal with you squarely, neatly. Yes. And yes, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. But I'm still using God. If I see reason so many, I'll still say God. Thank God for the salvation that I have. Okay, when the also, and I said, I'm going. A month, that's how I went. My mom. I can't even start talking about the story of the...
Let me tell you something. You cannot stand before me and be throwing out threats left, right, and center.
Sorry, ma. I didn't even want to go back to all those stories, ma.
Wait, you are a woman and you are a mother. You have to watch yourself. So just calm down.
Okay.
He was talking earlier on. He wasn't shouting, he wasn't screaming. But at the same time, everything he was saying was really getting into you. But your response, you were all over. Do you understand? There are ways you can make your case without getting worked up. So calmly narrate your own side of the story.
No, it wasn't that named the child. I just want to make that clear. It wasn't that sent. It wasn't around, but he sent the name to the sisters, and they mentioned it, and that was how they named the child. So I left a month. I left after all the whole, stuff. I went to my mom.
So you only lived together for 1 month?
No, after the delivery.
Before delivery, you were living together?
No. I got there when my pregnancy was 7 months.
Okay.
Yes. I stayed 2 months. So after delivery, 2 months, I stayed another 1 month. It was after a month. The baby was a month on top. That's why I left.
Roughly 3 months?
Yes, so roughly 3 months. So that was how it be. So
with her?
Yes.
You were living with her?
With her.
Because it was...
It got a time I left her place. After, I think when I was having this pregnancy stuff, that was why they asked her to leave her apartment in Oyingbo. So she now has to transfer me to an hospital. I stayed there for like 2-3 weeks. Because of where to stay, she was saying that she's still looking for accommodation and all that. So I left her place. But after the delivery, I now came back to their mom's place.
So whichever way we look at it, the prenatal, before you put to bed, they were the one taking care of you.
I stayed on my own for more than 6 months. I was working in Ibadan.
Before you now moved in?
In fact, it was when it was 7th month I informed the sister. None of them knew I was pregnant. None.
Even him?
He knows. But I was on my own. I was staying.
The siblings?
My mom, it was a month to deliver. That's when I told my mom.
Okay.
Yes. So I stayed all through on my own. So when I stayed, she was like, it's not advisable for me to just be on my own alone. I should move down to Lagos. So that's how I came to meet. And I stayed like 2 months. After the 9th month, I stayed extra 1 month. I now moved to my mom. I think my mom like maybe a week or two, because she was all on me that she cannot accommodate me and baby. That she just go and look for how to do myself. I left with that baby like that to my pastor's house, Pastor Erickson. He knows the pastor. I stayed with that pastor for 3 months with the baby. So after that 3 months, I was now called back to my place of work. I was having it to challenge of accommodation and all that. So I sorted out some money. I got my place accommodation. Because the wife was getting irritated that I'm inconveniencing them there. So I left. So that's how the journey has been like that. I will be begging to send money. I don't even know if I haven't got. Oh dear. I'll be begging him to send money for this little boy. Not myself. He never did anything for me as a person. For just this boy, I'll be begging him to send money. I saw when he wrote, I extort him, I'm using the baby to extort. I want to ask him, I'm extorting you like I use the baby to ask to collect car from you, or I use the baby to build house, or I use the baby to go to school. I'm a graduate by God's grace. After the whole stuff, I went back to university. Yeah. Right now, I'm also, by next year, I will be in Japan by God's grace for my master's. So I did all that for myself. So he's not said I'm extorting him. I don't know. You should bring the proof where he has sent maybe exuberant amount of money.
Mama said.
Because I don't get that statement. The highest David sent to me is 5,000 naira.
Peace, hold on.